Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, left behind timeless wisdom in his meditations, offering profound insights on life, purpose, and inner strength. His teachings remind us to focus on what we can control, embrace challenges, and cultivate resilience. Here are 70 of his most life-changing quotes to inspire you toward personal growth and a deeper understanding of the world. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Do every act of your life as if it were your last. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. How much time he gains who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs? Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Confine yourself to the present. What we do now echoes in eternity. Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up. If thou wilt ever dig, do not be afraid of work that is hard. Perfection of character is this, to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. You can commit injustice by doing nothing. No man is happy who does not think himself so. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them. Begin each day by telling yourself, the day I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness. Do not let your thoughts run away with you. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Life is neither good nor evil, but only a place for good and evil. Let not your mind run on what you lack as much as on what you have already. Because your own strength is unequal to the task, do not assume that it is beyond the powers of man. But if anything is within the powers and province of man, believe that it is within your own compass also. Take full account of what excellencies you possess, and in gratitude remember how you would hanker after them if you had them not. Be content with what you are, and wish not change, nor dread your last day, nor long for it. Consider how much more pain is brought on us by our opinions about events than by the events themselves. The universe is change, Our life is what our thoughts make it. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. When you have assumed these names good, modest, truthful, rational, a man of equanimity, and magnanimous, take care that you do not change these names, and if you should lose them, quickly return to them. How ridiculous and how strange to be surprised at anything which happens in life. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left and live it properly. Receive without pride. Let go without attachment. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Do not act as if you are going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. Whatever anyone does or says, I must be emerald and keep my color. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess. If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth. Time is like a river made up of the events which happen, and a violent stream. For as soon as a thing has been seen, it is carried away, and another comes in its place, and this will be carried away too. The soul of man does violence to itself when it is overpowered by pleasure or by pain. Take away your opinion, and there is taken away the complaint. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. You are a little soul carrying about a corpse, as Epictetus used to say. No more roundabout discussion of what makes a good man. Be one. Don't let your imagination be crushed by life as a whole. Stick with the situation at hand. Remember, matter, how tiny your share of it. Time, how brief and fleeting your allotment of it. Fate, how small a role you play in it. Live out your life in truth and justice, tolerant of those who are neither true nor just. Don't waste time thinking about what could have been or what might be. Focus on what you can do now. To understand the true quality of people, you must look into their minds and examine their pursuits and aversions. At every moment, keep a sturdy mind on the task at hand. The happiness of those who want to be popular depends on others. The happiness of those who seek pleasure fluctuates with moods outside their control. But the happiness of the wise grows out of their own free acts. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left and live it properly. It is not the weight of the future or the past that harms you, but the weight of the present moment. Look back over the past with its changing empire that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too. Everything that happens as it should, and if you observe carefully, you will find this to be so.